Welcome. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, a little chilly, and I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying a great day. Are you in church today? Are you going to church today? Do you have any plans? Well, that's up to you. My name again is Chitu Gachinda, and I want to speak to you on responsibility. Yes, responsibility. It's a big word, it's a challenging word, especially if there are things in your life that you ought to be doing but aren't yet doing. That word carries a lot of weight. It means that we have to be accountable. We have to give account of our time and how it is spent. Whom do we give this account to? Our wives, our sisters, our daughters, our business partners. Who? Well, depends on your circumstance or your situation. But the fact is, the best person that you can be accountable to is yourself. It is a paradox because it is easy to lose control when you are the final authority. It is easy to be consumed by the fact that after you, there is nobody else to check your activity. But it is a mark of discipline where you are able to call yourself to order. It is also a mark of discipline if you are able to rely on others, a mark of practicality, pragmatism, to rely on others to call out your flaws, or at least give a second opinion on what is considered or what you consider a flaw. Now, how does this responsibility affect our conversation about Nigeria? Well, Nigeria is a beautiful country. Beautiful regardless of the ills that has been taking place in the country. And there are lots of ills in this country. One of the main issues with the country is that when people scream out for justice, what they mean is what favors us, not what is good for all. So today you see a politician singing praises of this person. Tomorrow you see him, he has swung against that person in action. It's all pecuniary. Is this a responsible way to handle issues? Is this a responsible way to respond to our national issues? And exactly what are our national issues? Our national issues are the issues that concern our welfare and security, not the issue of one person and what that person wants, which never gets fulfilled but takes all the time, takes all the attention. The welfare and the security of whom? Of you listening. What constitutes your welfare? Have you eaten? Have you? Have you been able to cover your expenses? Your children's school fees, has it been paid? Your own fees in school, has it been paid? Oh wait, I heard you are forced to buy a textbook, even if the school's bylaw says that is against its rules. But for some reason, you know better than to follow those rules. Can you afford it? So you're put in an uncomfortable position. You do not like it. It's not nice. It is unfortunate. So who is responsible for that situation? It would sound tactless if I say you are equally as responsible, because there are persons who have greater control, therefore greater responsibility to ensure that average citizens such as yourself are properly catered for. Your welfare, your security, all you need to do is bother about progressing in life, in your skill or relevant profession. The issue of food, clothing, housing should not be an issue, but it is an issue. It is an issue in Nigeria, and Nigeria has the opportunity to become the best example. The best example that growth on this continent is possible. But first, the leaders owe themselves the responsibility, and this is not just for leaders. Every single one of us owe ourselves the responsibility to contain our itch for more resources, more and more and more. For the more that we take is so little compared to the much that is available to the rest. But because we want more, we take a particle and exclude others from the main feast. This does not help us in any way. And there is a predominant attitude. What is this attitude? The attitude is that the moment one attains office, he becomes a different person. Too big to reach, too high to address, too great to correct. In fact, he is joining the league of the political class. He is no longer an ordinary man, and it becomes his mission to trample on the head of the ordinary man. So if every ordinary man has this as his goal, rescue my family, rescue myself, and then trample on the heads of others, what is the fate of society? You see, this change, this transformation that you are looking for and searching for a Messiah will not come by one man. One man may help inspire, but it can never come by one man. It is a collective effort, as society, as community, always is. I hope that you stay responsible to your duties, especially the duty to care for your neighbor and treat him as you would rather be treated. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week ahead.